Hi beautiful beings, it's Amy B. Today I'm full of gratitude and bringing you a heart-centered movement practice. So land here in your body, thankful for taking this moment. Drop your feet to the ground, engage through your inner perch and land stacked in your body. And we begin to shake. Here we are again with this loving shaking movement practice, which is a beginning sequence for calligraphy yoga. Feeling the energy bouncing from the earth through your belly, allow your belly to be the center of where this energy is coming from and let your hands relax. And we'll be moving forward into a no mind movement practice. So with an open heart and a relaxed belly and a bounce in your lower body, try and let yourself be free of thought and land here in this moment. Shake off those thoughts. Relax your belly, relax your hands. Breathing through your belly. Your weight through your feet. And we gradually slow the shaking to land back in this moment. As we inhale, we expand and our hands rise all the way to the sky. Exhale, feel them close in on our body towards our heart. Open and expand through the chest. Exhale and feeding those warm hands back towards your heart. This is your energy, your love for yourself. Expanding and folding forward, feeding to your heart. This you imagine like a jellyfish floating in water as you reach out and fold in. Your belly, chest, throat opening and head, heart, belly closing. We reset through the middle. Hands to heart, open, expand your heart, reach to the sky, to one side, to the other side, up on your tippy toes, and land back in center. Now take a step to the right and reach your hands up forward to the moon, offering your love. Draw down to your belly, massage in a clockwise direction. Snake hips, feeling that juicy love in your belly. And then offer back to the moon and step back to center. Now step out with your left leg, reaching, offering up to the sky, and drawing that loving energy of the universe back to your belly. If you like that sort of thing. It's just a really great way of getting your body and all of your cells moving. This is called washing moon. Offer your wash back to the moon. Drop back to center. Find your center point. Feet on the ground. Engage inner legs, inner pelvic floor. Open your heart. Reach to the sky. Tippy toes. And back to center. So here we are again, central in our bodies. Coming into a forward bend. Remember your alignment forward bend practice. As you breathe out, one vertebrae at a time, belly's in, reaching to the ground. Get to that tight area, breathe in and elongate straight, tailbone up to your skull. And then breathe out, folding forward further from that point. Always a bit sticky in the middle back. Often in the lower back too, so take your time. When it gets tight, Straighten your spine and then forward fold again, all the way till you get to the ground, and then one last spine straighten, tailbone to head, and fold from the hips. Take your hands, your arms, and give a little hug and a sway with love for yourself, keeping your feet planted. And we're coming back up. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, tucking the bottom under, squeezing through the inner perch, reaching for the sky and folding backwards a little bit if you feel it, before diving from the hips this time all the way forward. Reaching your hands behind you, keeping the palms of your hands together. Stretch the shoulders and flow back on up to center, where we open our hearts. Stretch wide, stretch high, and drop back down, feet grounded. Inner thighs, pelvic floor engaged. Tuck your tailbone under, use your glutes. Engage through your center, open your chest. Elevate your head, pelvis, heart, head. We are stacked. And it feels so good. Send some gratitude now all the way down to your feet. Thank you, feet, for all you do. Moving up to your lower legs. Thank you. I'm so grateful for my strong legs. My knees in alignment, working hard. My hips neatly stacked above my legs. My belly, all my organs, everything they do for me, I'm so grateful. Breathe into that central space. My diaphragm and how it massages my organs, opens up my rest and digest nervous system. I'm so grateful. And go and check your alignment now. Drop to the ground. Use your soft knees to rise up and elevate now into your heart space. Expand your rib cage. I'm so grateful for my heart, my lungs that keep my energy systems functioning. Have a little bit of a writhe around in this space, just feeling so nice and so grateful in your body. Know what it needs right now. Give yourself a hug. Rise. I'm just doing some rises onto my big toes. But you can give yourself a hug. Allow your snake hips, roll your head one side to the other. And meet me back in a central elevation, earth to sky. Here we are in our body with an open heart. Okay, placing your hands on your hips, keeping your alignment. So I want you to raise one heel and then raise the other. The hands on the hips is to try and stop your hips from moving. This is your work. One heel. It's a bit tricky on that side. Other heel. Maybe it's a bit easier on this side. Make sure that you have engaged your lower glutes and you hold yourself straight. Step forward when you're ready into a lunge position. One leg bent, reach up to the sky, and then sweep your hands all the way to the ground, dropping your back knee and bending that front knee into a lunge, reaching up forward, creating some movement in the hips now. Hands are planted, feet come back into a plank position. So bottom's dropped and belly's engaged. You can always drop to your knees, and then we drop all the way to the ground, hands beneath shoulders, push the ground away, open through the chest, arch the back, and and drop to center. Reach back now with your arms towards your feet, open through the chest and fold forward. Reaching back again, and this time bringing the feet a little off the ground. If you can, kick them up, flex the feet and come into a boat pose, which is really opening the front of the body. If you can't, don't worry. Back to center on the ground. Now this time you're going to push up and back, landing your bottom on your feet into a kneeling position, reaching your hands forward and folding, surrendering into a rest position. Take a few breaths in rest. Feels so good, feel grateful. Now a pulley comes in under your pelvis and hoists you up to a down dog. Walk your feet and your hands together to a forward fold and roll on up to a beautiful aligned straight posture. Now step the other leg forward into a lunge, reaching back, reaching forward to the ground, dropping the back knee and then rocking backwards to stretch through those legs a little, opening your chest, dropping your feet backwards. So we're back into a plank. Remember, you can keep your knees down if you prefer, and we come all the way to the ground. Open the chest by pushing the ground away and fold forward, head, chest, body on the ground. Reach back with your hands, lift your feet a little off the ground if you can. Drop forward again. And now reach backwards if you can to kick your feet to your hands. Flex your feet, pull away to open your chest. And drop back to the ground where it's comfortable. Take a few breaths here before rising. Sending your bottom backwards, this time up to the air and melting your heart to the ground. Okay, beautiful. Find your way back to a side-facing position. I'd like you to stack elbow beneath shoulder and your knees, and as you breathe in, reach up, open the knee, open the arms, and breathe out, fold under. Breathe in, open through the front body, keeping yourself aligned. Breathe out, thread that needle, that hand beneath the space. Reach on up in alignment, hold, and draw underneath. This time rotating your chest round to place on the ground in a nice, restful twist. Turning your head to look over your shoulder. Beautiful. Okay, when you're ready, come back to center and take a moment just to feel how different you feel on one side to the other without doing your other side practice. So let's get into it. Move to your other side. Elbow under shoulder, hips and knees stacked. As you breathe in, you reach up, you open your knees, keeping your feet together. And as you breathe out, your knees close and so does your arm close underneath your body. Reach up and away. This is a beautiful exercise. Reach down underneath. It's opening your body up and creating some great stability for your alignment. Now, move round so you can relax your chest on the ground and turn your head to look over your shoulder. Beautiful. Come back now to finding a way onto your back. One vertebrae at a time, rolling down, allowing your arms and legs to point in opposite direction. What a beautiful stretch. Feel so happy there. You're welcome to relax here on the ground, or if you want to come into some movement, draw your knees towards your nose in a little crunch and then extend and stretch. Draw in and up, keeping your lower back on the ground, finding that great core exercise and then stretching it all away. One more, knees towards nose, squeeze, squeeze, and relax. Let it go. Let your arms flop next to you and your body go heavy. Your breathing relax. Everything relax. With so much gratitude for this practice today, an appreciation for all that you are and all that you will be. Say, I love you. I love you. I mean it. And if you're ready, you can meet me in a seated position with some thanks from everything that is me to everything that is you. I'll see you next time. That's it from me, Amy B.